Hey, once again, I'm Bear, back here with BravoOneHunnit. We jumping right back into it, man. It's been a little minute. Good to see you, man.
Yes, sir.
All right, so word is out, man. Got another album getting ready to drop. Just tell me, first of all, tell me the name of the album, first of all, and when is it really gonna drop?
Okay, so the name of the album is what's up, man? The name of the album is Blended Poetry. It's supposed to drop on January 26th. I think it's gonna be real impactful just because of the sound. It's different sounds, different tunes, different pitches, and it's not all talking about the same thing. So I just feel like it's gonna reach different genres that focus on not just the what am I trying to say? Not just focus on just like one main topic. So I think it's gonna reach different audiences.
Okay. All right. And as far as that, I know last time we was talking about marketing. How you gonna get this album out to your fans and possibly drawing more fans with this album?
I think I'll reach fans like how am I say it again? What'd you say?
As far as marketing, how you gonna get it out there? Are we still doing it out there? We're putting it out on iTunes, or is there anything else? Anybody else that you're branching out with to further get your word out there, get your music out there to the public? Yeah,
man. So it's gonna be through. I'm gonna have it pushed through Even, a platform I'm using called Even. So Backstage. So basically, this is like a virtual CD. So you can actually buy my music instead of streaming. You can still stream it, but it's gonna be mainly the objective is gonna be pushing it to buy my music to support that independent artist. So a lot of it has been when you're pushing something independently, it's just a different. You have to do it a different way. So you're not using a big machine getting your music streamed as much as those majors and how they do it. So for the independent artists, this is a good tool to use just because it's getting pushed through like a virtual CD and you're actually buying it, actually downloading it, and actually having it, and you're not relying on a music platform. You're actually getting it, and it's actually being downloaded into your phone.
Okay. I know you were saying that you earlier when I asked you about the album, you was talking about you was pulling from different, you was doing something a little bit different than the last album. What musical genre are you pulling from to make this album different than your previous albums?
Well, this one is really like the reason why I'm pulling different, like it was more of like my last album that I put on, my last project was centered around finances. Just because, if you look at the percentages in the world today as far as financial literacy, especially with our culture, it's not big. You see a lot of people, they talk about, because like music is influential. So people are influenced by the music that you put out, especially when they gravitate to you. You know what I mean? So especially rap, hip hop, that's like a big, genre of music. So what I'm talking about as far as like financial literacy, it was basically talking about how you can do it. It's talking about the pillars of it, like what you can do in order to gain a financial advantage throughout, your lifetime. So this one is just different. It's talking about different things, like as far as like Picasso. That's my first one that I'm talking about. But it's talking about just different things, and that's different things in my life that I went through, and then somebody else. And I feel like other people will relate to that. Then I got a couple more songs on there. Another one, Back in the Day, that's gonna be on Even Backstage. So it's gonna be a different. So it's gonna be some altered. It's gonna be some things are gonna be altered. So the stuff that's on the platform is not gonna some of that's not gonna be on Even. So some of the songs, so you'll see where it's just like, hold on, this is a difference just because it's different songs. So that's why I want everyone to gravitate to the Even Backstage, because it's gonna be different from the one that's on the platform. You see what I'm saying? So like Back in the Day, back to what I was saying, Back in the Day, that's a song like basically like people that were raised in like the 2000s, that were raised in the early 2000s, that came up and they were in elementary around the late 90s, then they were, middle high school, early 2000s. They gonna relate to what I'm talking about Back in the Day. It's gonna take them back to that. So, it's just different pitches to it. So, and then you have one that's trench poetry. That's talking about a lot of stuff, like, that's going back to, to that inner city vibe when you listen to trench poetry. So that's why I'm saying, like, you're reaching different things. I'm reaching at different things, but it's, it's mostly like it's good conscious music, like always. It's always conscious music because I always want people to think, you know. I mean, a catchy vibe is fine, which like entertainment, the song that I have is called Fluent. It's a song called Fluent on there, which is a catchy vibe. It's kind of like an entertaining song, you see what I'm saying? So that's why, like I say, it's blended poetry because it's different forms of art on there.
Okay. So, with that being said, you know, is there any particular songs or on the album or any lyrics that stand out that are like that's your favorite right now that's on the album?
Well, it's not any that are like kind of like I don't have like a super favorite one that I like, but I mean I dig time slots is one that I have on that time slot because of what I was talking about. So it's just different phrases that I use and there, different lines that I use that I mess with personally on that song. So that's why. So it's not really like out of all my songs that I have. I gravitate to some of them that I have? Yes. But like I said, like my more influence song that I had, the song that was real personal with me was Ventilation. So there's always gonna be that Ventilation just because of what I went through in 2020. So yeah, but I like Blended Poetry. I feel like it's definitely a good project, a great project.
Okay. And that, yeah, I'm glad you said something about that, man. So you ran right into my next question, which you already answered. You know, is your music influenced, you know, by your emotions and stuff that you like your dark times as well as your good times, or you're just, you know, just out there, what's out there, what's out popping out, that's what you rapping about?
Nah, man, I definitely don't go with the waves. That's just something I've never been. It's always like influenced by my like dark times and light times. I don't like the wave train. I just I stay out of that. I stay out of that lane just because I don't want to go with the wave. I don't want to go with what's popular. That means to me, you're not expressing yourself truly. Like internally, you're really not expressing yourself. You're just going off of you're like, oh, okay. Well, me talking about chains and cars, that's what everybody else talk about. Let me just go along with the flow. That's me following the crowd. I could never do that.
Okay. Any characterization of people that you met in your lifetime that you pulling from, that you're speaking about in your songs, in your albums? Anybody in particular?
Yeah, I got some of my songs like I speak it like I have like different people throughout my life that I speak about, and this is I have some people that I'm speaking about in this on this project, but for the most part it's just me just pulling from what I've experienced. It's my past and prison experiences.
So you know, just like before, anybody new that you're working with on this album, any upcoming artists or anybody that's already been established, you know, as far as working on, you know, your projects and the songs on this album, or you just got all your LPs are just solo dolo on this one?
Yeah, but all my songs are solo except one. So I got my people on this song, Trench Poetry. That's where it's my fam on there, Young Bull, he on there, and then you got my other homie, Confetti Red. So both of them on that song on Trench Poetry, but all the rest of them they solo dolo.
Okay, so just like before, like what is your agenda with this album? Just like you said, your last agenda was last album was just trying to, you know, kind of influence, let the, you know, younger generation know, you know, about you know, being financially literate and what they need to do with their money, you know, as far as, you know, saving it and you know, pass it on to the younger generations. What is this album really going to entail to passing on another message to what's this message about?
So this message is just about like you can express yourself in more than just one way. So that's basically what this project is talking about, blended poetry. So you can express yourself in more than one way. You can be a person that has different forms of art, and knowing the difference. So that's why I always try to tell people, like, distinguish the difference between your music and let people know that, you know, like 90% is supposed to be authentic. Then you have that entertainment side. You have the entertainment side because people like to hear the entertainment side. Some things don't have to be, everything doesn't have to be literal, like, oh yeah, this is what I actually do right now. Now, am I saying that some of the stuff that I have in my music I haven't done in my past? Yeah, for the most part, maybe like all of it I've done in the past, what I've said, but it's not now. It's not future. It's not, you know, you go through those things and then you express those things, like those past things you can express through your music and talk about it. But you don't have to be, oh, this is what I'm doing right now. I'm active and doing all that stuff right now for what? What I had to prove? I don't have nothing to prove. I don't have nothing to prove to nobody. So that's why it's just like I can be me. You know what I mean? So yeah, so that's what they need to know about, like, this project that's coming up. That it's just different forms of art that's being put inside blended poetry.
Anybody who's sampling off of, as far as, you know, the beats are all these tracks, you know, as far as the sounds are gonna be totally original.
Now you have like two cover songs, like 2 cover songs, then the rest are original.
Okay.
So
Because I don't know if you heard, you know, probably grew up the same time I did, you know, with the last Jeezy album that dropped, man. He did a lot of sampling, and I'm telling you, that album was an old Jeezy of old, like when he came back. Do you ever think you'll ever get to that spot as far as being, you know, mainstream? And because I already know you doing the independent thing. You already said you're a man, you know, do it on your own 2 feet. But do you ever see yourself getting to, you know, that type of celebrity where your music is out there, like you well known for, you know, what you're doing and your trials and tribulations, and everybody know the story?
it just depends, man. Like, if I can't do it my way, then I just keep pushing my music how I'm pushing my music now. If it gets to that point, it's just because I did it my way. I don't want it to be where, you know, I had to get tied up into the industry and they doing all type of, I don't want to be a part of none of that. So that just ain't me, you know what I mean? So a lot of people, they just don't understand that, you know what I mean? I had money before this, you know what I mean? Like, really had money before this. So that's why it's just like, no type of money can move me. You see what I'm saying? If somebody can come to me with 8 figures, like, that ain't gonna move me. They gotta understand that I done got acquired over my lifetime, and now, you get what I'm saying, as far as assets and everything going total, right now I done acquired 7 figures. That's just being honest. So I don't care, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, a lot of people, like, that's why I say, like, the money, all that stuff, people like, oh, they offering this much, they offering that much. I don't care about that. If you ain't offering what I want, then I don't want it. I'm straight. Like, I can get it on my own. That's really what it is. It ain't about being hard-headed. It ain't about being stubborn. It ain't about being rebellious. It's just that I know the stuff that they do behind this money. You see what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody always wants something. Everybody always want to benefit off something. And, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm saying. I can't be bought. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I understand that. Basically, I don't know if you saw the shit with on the Shay Shay and Cat Williams, how he was exposing everybody in the industry, saying, you know, just like you saying, everybody want, you know, in order for you to get to X, Y, and Z, you got to do A, B, and C for me to get to, you know, where you're trying to be at. And you know, everybody ain't got your principles, and, you know, take this, like, you know, as far as he said, you know, and you'll have those people that will fall in those pitfalls and take their deals because that's how they think you know, they're gonna be able to get their stuff out there and get heard. So, man, I applaud you for doing that and being a man of principles, and you know, regardless of what chips going, you know, what may fall, you hold your ground and saying, you know, you got your limitations of what you will and what you want to do. So besides that, is anything else you want to, you know, let the people know about the album? Anything I might miss, anything you want to let them know, or just any shout outs you want to give out to anybody that's out there right now?
Man, shout out to my family, man. Shout out to the supporters. Shout out to everybody who been behind me, who been backing me. All that, man. This is finna get way bigger than what it had been, man. BravoOneHunnit, man. Stay focused, man. Thank you to the family, man. All that, man. I appreciate all that, man. I will need all y'all to go download my CD when it come out. Even backstage, man, y'all get ready for that, man. I'm gonna post the link when it's about to go down, and then I want y'all to go in there and I want y'all to click that link and go buy my music. That's how you can help me. You ever felt like you needed to help me or you wanted to do something for me? This is what you can do for me. You do this, keep downloading my music, keep when I'm dropping these projects, man, I'm gonna keep bringing more projects and I ain't gonna stop. I'm telling you, Bravo 100.